Howdy. Anybody in there? Are you ready for a 2-for-1 special, guys? Because that's what I got for you today. A buy one, get one free. And you don't even have to buy the first one. That's right. You know, whenever you go to the supermarket and you got that Snickers bar in your hand and it says buy one, get one free or 2-for-1 special, you know I'm all over that special like a bowl of grits with a side of gravy fries. That's right. Anyway, guys, enough foolishness aside there. I'm going to do a little 2-for-1 special today. I'm going to do a quick movie update. I got a couple packages in the mail, couple DVDs here, something just in time for Halloween as well. Also, I'm going to do a little miniature man cave update. I've got a little update to show you here, but I'm going to save that for last. So let's get into it here, guys. My only high definition purchase, it is a used purchase. It is a comedy that I've always kind of liked, and I had it on DVD at one time, and I think I loaned it to someone and it never came back. So if you've got it out there, you need to return it. No, just kidding. Here you go, guys. It is old school, probably what I would consider Will Ferrell's breakout role. It's kind of like he's a supporting character in the movie, but he just basically steals the show in about every scene he's in. It's one of those movies that I never get tired of watching. It's just your basic college comedy, but it's got a lot of laughs. I like Old Blue, the ex-Navy guy, the old man that's part of the fraternity. There he is with the girls in the old mud wrestling pond there. Anyway, high definition Blu-ray on the cheap there. A little $2 purchase from the local store. Had to pick it up while the getting was good there. Here is I made a little trip to Big Lots recently. Big Lots been getting some new stuff in, getting ready for the Halloween season, and just a lot of different movies they've got in. So picked up a couple. Didn't go hog wild over there or anything. First one I had this on a bare bones DVD. I figured this was a good opportunity to upgrade. It is the kind of the book version of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Now I know Monty Python's not to everybody's taste out there, but I've always liked a few of their films, and I just watch them, and you can't get any better than the Holy Grail. I mean, it's just one of those that's just great. This set contains the 2-disc special edition DVD, the original screenplay in book form, and a collectible film cell from the movie. Now, I don't know if that's an original film cell from a 35mm print or anything. I've looked at it the other day. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. Here's the inside. There's one of the DVDs there. And here's the collectible film cell from the movie. I don't know if you can tell. But it looks legit to me. The soundtrack thing looks legit, but I looked it up online, and the same film cell looks like it comes with every set, so I don't know about its authenticity. So there's that. And another little upgrade for this one is the whole screenplay in a little booklet format. So if you want to read along, you can read along. Got a little DVD insert. There's the rabbit, and there's the other bonus disc of the movie. There again, really great set, guys. I don't think it costed that much. I'm thinking $5. I could be wrong. But for an upgrade special edition with a couple little collectibles inside of it, I didn't think it was that unreasonable, guys. You know me, I'm a Big Lots aficionado, so I had to pick it up. Here's what it looks like. Yeah, excellent, isn't it? Here's one I got for Halloween time. I'm going to save these for Halloween. It dawned on me. I didn't own hardly any Chucky movies at all. I have the original, I think, on a DVD-R around here somewhere. The Child's Play movies have never really been my favorites. That's the reason why I've just never really broke down and bought the movies when they came out. But they had this 3-pack. I figured it was a good way to get them because they're $2 a piece if you break it down. It was $6 for the Chucky collection. And there's Chucky on the front. Not like I said, I'm not a big fan of these movies, but still, it's something fun to watch. You can't take them seriously. So I wanted something a little different this year that I always usually end up watching the same thing over and over again. So thought I'd pick these up. The set includes Child's Play 2 and 3, and then the Bride of Chucky. There again, I don't know if the movies are any good. I've saw Child's Play, of course, the original. I like that one okay. And I've watched Child's Play 2 on cable a couple of times. But I've really never, I can honestly say, and I'm ashamed to say, I've never really seen Child's Play 3 or Bride of Chucky. A lot of people will tell me I'm not missing much, but I thought it was kind of neat to get for Halloween time. So it's out there, guys. Big Lot special. Here's a couple of unboxings I'm going to do, or unwrappings, whatever you want to call them. Got a couple of exploitation movies in the mail today. These are a couple of flicks that are sought by a lot of people that enjoy exploitation films or even horror genre. A lot of people seek these out, mainly online, because it's about the only place you can buy these two films I'm going to show you next. They're not readily available at Walmart or anywhere like that, so you basically have to go online and seek them out, which I think is part of their appeal. Putting the old knife in there, and obliterate this thing. They're not a real well-known movie. If you like exploitation cinema in the vein of, I don't know, just the old school 70s kind of drive-in favorites, those type of movies where story didn't really matter, they just put a lot of gore or action on the screen for your viewing pleasure, these are a couple that you need to seek out. Honestly speaking, I've not watched either one of these films. These are a couple that I've just held out and just never watched. The first one is Ilsa, She-Wolf of the SS. This is an import. It's the Korean import, and that's about the cheapest one I could find. I don't know if there's a whole lot of special features on this at all. The looks like the special features is written in Korean, so can't read that. Sorry guys, I don't know the language. But it says it's the original uncut. I've heard a lot of different people say that it's not the true uncut version of the movie. But being that I've never seen the movie before, I'm going to give it I'll take what I can get in the open market. It ended up costing me to import it about $4, so I didn't really think it was that bad. I think it's a full screen version of the movie too, which I'll take what I can get because, like I said, it's really hard to find, and a lot of people seek it out to just watch, and you can't just go to the video store and rent it. So, well, we'll see how it goes. I might do a review on it. I don't know how good or how bad this movie is. You guys leave me your comments. Tell me about Ilsa. Tell me what you think. Okay, another one from our South Korean hookup here. Let's open this one up as well and see if it's what I think it is. Another exploitation flickage for our unboxing pleasure. I know you guys are just oozing with desire, wanting to know what's inside this package. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Yep, it's what I thought it was. An Abel Ferrara favorite from yesteryear, another exploitation film that I've never seen, Miss 45. Again, costing only about $3 to $4 to import from South Korea. I believe the only drawback from this one again is a full screen version of the movie, which, it being not a readily available movie, it's probably the best way to get it right now. Sexy Woman Killer coming for you, Miss 45. I've heard that this movie has a great climax in it, and I'm in the movie. I like movies like Death Wish and The Exterminator and all kinds of exploitation movies. So it's going to be kind of a small treat to check this one out and see what the big hoopla is about. See why everybody always raves about this movie. There again, I love the tagline here: Miss 45. It will never happen again. What will never happen again? I guess I'll have to find out. That's right. So, exploitation favorites Ilsa and Miss 45. They're on eBay for cheap. Seek them out, my brethren, if that's your thing. Now, my brethren, time for a little man cave updatage here. I guess it's best described as this: in a world where we can have Revenge of the Nerds and even Revenge of the Sith, we can have, for your viewing pleasure, Revenge of the DVD cases. That's right, guys. I couldn't take it. I had spent a month in exile with my DVDs, which seemed at the time a good idea to put them in binders because it was keeping them nice and orderly. But as time went on, like a crack fiend is to the crack, I was sitting here looking around my bare walls, all those binders with my DVDs in there, and I was like, man, I'd love to see my DVD covers again. I can't stand it. So I took some time this past weekend, brought my bookshelf back upstairs, and I divided it up by genre this time around just to kind of keep things straight. I've got my Bond and films and westerns and dramas and comic book movies on the top shelf. Horror movies take up the two middle shelves there. That shelf right there, the third down, of course, is science fiction. The bottom is the action movie depot, along with Clint Eastwood films. Kept the little one up here. I've got my HD DVDs and the VHS collectibles and my DVD-Rs and the binders down there. Kind of moved the Blu-rays up here. I got a budding Blu-ray collection, so I thought they needed a little room to grow. Got the Blu-ray high defs. A couple VHSs up there I left out this time around. Still got my little Star Wars tins, and here's a neat little thing to show you. I've got my budding collection of the Roger Corman's Cult Classics collection. There you have Suburbia, Star Crash, Piranha, Humanoids from the Deep, Galaxy of Terror. If you guys have been following my Facebook page, you know I've been putting a picture of the DVD cover up every time I get a new one of these. The double feature of Death Sport and Battle Truck there, and Death Race 2000 on the end. I plan to get a couple more as they come out. I've pre-ordered the Slumber Party Massacre trilogy. Should be coming out the first week of October. I can hardly wait for that one. That's going to be an excellent one to add to the little Roger Corman collection there. Highly recommend picking up at least a few of these, at least Piranha, maybe Humanoids and Death Race 2000. I even enjoyed the little basically bare bone double feature of Death Sport and Battle Truck. Those were really enjoyable. Post-apocalyptic kind of Mad Max-esque films. Star Crash may not be to everybody's taste, neither Suburbia as well. Suburbia is basically a kind of like a teen drama about the punk scene in the early 80s. Really captures that punk scene really well, I felt. Anyway, I'm drawing on about movies here. Anyway, there's the Blu-rays and the Roger Corman collection that's budding there. Decided to get the Roger Corman movies on DVD because I gotta be honest, guys, for all the enjoyment those movies have given me so far, they are kind of expensive, even if you find them locally. So I've been just finding them used on eBay and stuff like that. You know me, the eternal cheapo. I think I bought Piranha and Humanoids from the Deep, but the rest of them I found used. But you can find them pretty good. The bookshelf's still the same here in the man cave. I left that because I needed a place for my graphic novels and some of my favorite books. Down here on this shelf, that's my comedy depot. And on the bottom, that's kind of like the miscellaneous shelf. It's where my VHS used to be. They did in fact get packed up and put in the basement, but they are easily accessible. That's all my TV box sets and just regular box sets. And kind of like the crime drama, psychological thrillers, wrestling, and concert videos and Disney videos, that type of thing. But anyway, and of course, in true man cave format, I'll sign off with my feet in flip-flops. I hope you guys have enjoyed the twofer update. Take care and watch out close, because I think the next video coming out is going to be the second annual Halloween horror movie giveaway contest. Can't wait.